Hello, today I'm going to show you how to add an event in a primary gradebook. I am in a kindergarten account and I'm going to guide myself for the gradebook. I'm going to Teacher Access, My Gradebook, and click on Standards Gradebook next to Kindergarten. To enter an assignment or event, in Skyward they are called events. These are basically your assessments. So I'm going to hover over events. I'm going to add an event. First thing you do is you choose your subject. We can choose foundational skills, reading, math, science, social studies, and no events need to go in work habits. So I'm going to choose math. The next thing you can do is you can choose a domain that your assessment falls under. I'm going to choose just number and operations. The next you can choose a category. Was it classwork, homework? Was it a project, a quiz, or a test? I'm going to choose test. The next thing you do is you add a description. I'm going to call this counting by fives. The detailed description is optional. All right, you can date it. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save and grade. Now you always could do save and add another or save and back and score it at a later date. I'm going to click save and grade. All right, so in the primary grade book, we use M, P's, and N's right here. Meeting expectations, progressing, and needs improvement. So I can come down through here and start giving my students individual marks. Right? I can also give this a special code. Special codes are absent, excused, or missing. So if you needed to do that in the primary grade book, here are your special codes. If you need to make special notes next to a student. You can make comments. For example, this student, maybe they just refused to do the work. You could make comments that would show up on a progress report for that student. All right. Here's a little trick. You can, if most students were made a P, you can hit apply, and everyone would receive a P who have not been scored yet. All right. You always want to hit save to save your work. So now in math, next to numbers and operations, I have an event, counting by fives. So if you click in here and you need to edit it, you can click on it. You could actually edit any of the details. You could actually click grade entry to actually go in and re-edit some of the marks you've made. Always hit save. If you ever get lost, you can click on Teacher Access, go back to My Gradebook, Standards Gradebook. So that's how you enter an individual event or assessment in the primary Skyward Gradebook.